where do you see people struggle the most when it comes to
Mm,
branding or marketing themselves?
that's a great question. I think the very first thing is being able to talk about yourself. That is so uncomfortable, right? It feels really cringy to talk about what you are good at. And we're also taught that we're not supposed to do that, right? That's bragging. You're, overshadowing other people. What would other people think? And what I've realized is they're not going to think anything. They're not going to remember you. They're not going to be able to talk about you. So if you don't say anything about yourself, you're going to be wallpaper. And that was, I think we're so afraid of what people will think that we forget that people might not think anything. And that's going to be a huge negative. I've been on car brands for a big chunk of my career, and you don't really think automotive as being a place for females or sports. And so you can
Hmm.
imagine me. I'm 5'2". I probably don't look my age, so I have to go in there and be like, I'm 20 years in my career. I've won awards. I've done things. But the first thing they're going to do is second guess me. They're not going to think I bring my expertise. They're going to think I'm probably going to take notes. They're probably not going to think I'm the lead voice. So, for instance, I went out for a big sports brand pitch. I'm not going to say which brand. It was top 3 in the world. And I knew as a lead person going in representing creative, they're going to be like, who is this person? Why is she leading this? So I wrote right up front, I was like, this is the page where we're going to highlight our sports excellence. And I wrote right there, completed an Ironman, swam with a great white shark while practicing. That's pretty impressive, right? They're not going to look at this. They're not going to look at the diminutive 5'2" women and go, why is she here? Right? They're going to be like, oh, that's incredible. How'd you do that? Right. And get to that point where you can have those conversations as early as you can so that when you do speak, you can come from a place of credibility. And so making sure you create that space for yourself. So whether that's posting thought leadership on LinkedIn, telling other people what you're good at, your value proposition in one sentence. Like I say, I'm so good at merging creativity and technology. That's my strong suit. And so getting good at that clarity, so that the next person can shop you around, that other people want you.
That's really, really good. Thank you so much for that. And most people in that room were like, I've never swam with a great white shark and I probably don't want to. So, I'm sure you scared them just with that.